everybody, it's Mrs. Jensen. It is Friday, May 15th, 2020. I promised you that we would continue learning about frogs. This book is called A Frog's Life Cycle. It is written by Mary R. Dunn and it is published by Capstone. So we're going to talk about this. Is it fiction or nonfiction? What do you think? I see a photograph, so I'm going to guess that that means it is nonfiction. And those arrows might look familiar to you from what we talked about the last time we met. A life cycle means that goes around and around. A frog's life cycle. Here's our table of contents. We're going to learn about the eggs, tadpoles, froglets, and adult frogs. Eggs in the pond. There's that frog. Many kinds of frogs live around the world. Frogs are amphibians. That means that they can live in water and on land. All frogs have the same life cycle. So amphibian means that it can live on land and in the water. Amphibian. Let's see how many syllables. Amphibian. 4. Oh, there's that photograph of that fancy word I taught you. Do you remember it? Now this is a really close-up photo of it. Frog spawn. Say it. Frog spawn. Compound word. Frog spawn. Frog spawn. Wood frogs live in wetlands, which means that it's land that's wet. In the spring, females lay eggs in water. A thick, clear jelly holds the eggs together. Tadpoles grow inside. So those are going to be frogs one day. Growing tadpoles. Whoa, look at that. Tadpoles hatch from the eggs in about 14 days. Using their long tails, they swim around the pond. Tadpoles eat algae and grow fast. So 14 days. How many days are in 1 week? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So how many days is that? 7, that's right. So 7 plus what would equal 14? Well, let's count on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. He's a handsome fellow there. Look what's happening. Look at the changes. A tadpole's body goes through many changes. First it grows back legs, then lungs take the place of gills. And we talked about gills and lungs the other day. We have what? We have lungs. And when frogs are little, they have gills, but then they turn into lungs. The tadpole can now breathe out of water. More changes. He's growing. Next, the tadpole begins to grow front legs. Its tail gets shorter and shorter. The tadpole becomes a froglet. Say froglet. See that tail and the legs? What do you think's gonna happen to the tail? Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's getting smaller. Frisky froglets. A froglet spends time in water and on land. It uses its new legs to search for food. The froglet hops in the woods looking for insects. Insects is a fancy word for frogs. And that's what froglets like to eat, insects. Isn't it cool how they have an outline of the frog on all the pages? After about 4 months, a froglet fully loses its tail. It becomes an adult frog. Wood frogs live for 3 to 4 years. It's very shiny. Can you tell me what you think is going on here? There's been a bunch of sticks in the woods. What's that called when you sort of blend in with everything? Camouflage, very good. Adult frog. Adult wood frogs are tan or brown. In the fall, they crawl under leaves. During winter, frogs freeze as hard as ice cubes. Their hearts stop beating. Now, what is that called when an animal sort of goes into a sleep for the winter? We know it. Hibernation. Remember? Hibernation. What other animals hibernate? You get back to me on that, would you? Kind of looks like one of the frogs I saw today. In the spring, wood frogs thaw. They hop into ponds. Males croak mating calls to females. The life cycle of a frog begins again. So here's the glossary. Algae, small plants without roots or stems that grow in water. Amphibian, an animal that lives on water and on land. Freeze, to become solid or icy at the very low temperatures. Froglet, a tiny frog that has recently developed from a tadpole. Gill, a body part used to breathe underwater. Lung, body part used to breathe air. Mate, to join together to produce young. Thaw, to become unfrozen. And here's some internet sites, and I will put that on our Seesaw account so you will be able to learn more about frogs. I hope you like that story. I hope that you're having a great week. Today's Friday. The weekend is coming. Stay safe and healthy. I miss you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.